Hi, team. Welcome to the first ever episode of Slay the Spire with me, Ben. I'm going to level with you. The Dark Souls series, probably not over completely, but maybe on a little break, little hiatus, while I check out this new game. No, obviously this game is not new. Obviously this game is very popular among some YouTube Let's Players like myself. The game is very good. I've been playing the game for over a year, actually. Very interested in this game. Been very interested in streaming this game for some time, but wanted to maybe finish the Dark Souls series first. Obviously, that didn't happen yet. But let me be frank. The Dark Souls series is wearing on me a little bit. Things were getting to be very hairy deep into the game. And I, to be frank, expected a lot more differences, a lot more additions that the mod would make. And I felt like I was just pretty much playing the same game with bonfires moved over like one room. Not sure if DS Fix was messing with it, but all in all, it was wearing on me. So we're moving away from it for now. We'll probably be back to it eventually, just to beat it, just to say that we did. But I didn't want to be playing something that I'm not having a lot of fun with. So we're going to move over to Slay the Spire, which is a game that I do have a lot of fun with. We're going to be playing Ascension. I have started a sort of a new file. I had been playing on the beta for a long time, and I just switched over to the non-beta version of the game. So in the beta, I had Ascension in the 10s with all the characters. I never beat Ascension 20 with any of them. But I want to try to cycle through the characters and try to get some Ascension wins, see if we can get up to that level 20, see how many hundreds of episodes it takes us to do that. So let's get into it here. I don't like losing Burning Blood ever. I know that's kind of like a wuss move. I like obtaining 100 gold, and I like removing a card from my deck, actually. If we have an early shop, the 100 gold could be good, but if we go to the shop, we're fighting a lot of monsters. Here's what I'm going to say. I see a 4 bonfire path. Usually that's my metric. I go for bonfires, especially on the first floor. So let's remove a card. Completely okay with 2 damage. Heals right up. I do like to go for offense early, but Shrug It Off is such a better card on principle than Twin Strike is, so I'm going to stick with Shrug. I'll always go for the gold. And I'll always remove more cards from my deck. Good to keep a thin deck early. We're still in thin deck meta. I mean, if we can keep the shrugs coming, I'll just keep removing the blocks anytime I can. This hurts. This would have been nice. If we had taken the 100 gold, we could have bought Molten Egg here. Keep it thin. That's all I'm going to do for now. I'm going to try to save up so I can get a relic next time. I'm going to go for this bonfire, bonfire. Bonfire, bonfire. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could also go 1, 2, 3. Skip elites. But you gotta fight elites first floor anyway, so. If you don't fight elites on the first floor, then you're not really hedging your bets well enough, I think. You're gonna fall behind. This fight does scare me, actually. I could see us taking a lot of heat here. We don't really have a ton of gas in the tank with our offense. We really need turns like this to go off, and unfortunately we did not really get there. Still vulnerable, which is nice. Okay, I think we should survive now. Yeah, because we got like now 3 turns to deal good damage. Prayer wheel. Ooh, probably should grab the Reaper to try to heal up. Shockwave is very good too. No, I'm not gonna rest at the bonfire. We're like... We're 10 seconds into this run. I'm not resting at a bonfire. I'm gonna fall behind. If we die on the first floor, we just restart. No sweat. Alright, so I will take an Intimidate and an Iron Wave. At the start of your turn, gain 2 strength and all enemies gain 1 strength. Huh. I've never seen that before. Is that new? Seems really good. I'm gonna keep it thin here. Going for very thin deck. I will... We don't have great upgrade targets, so I will rest for the elite fight. And we have no crowd control, so this fight's actually going to be really painful. We have a little bit of crowd control. I forgot about Reaper. It's as good as that's ever going to be. I'll just get rid of the artifacts with that one. Put up a little bit of block. Wish I had used that bash. I had my finger on the trigger too early. That sucks. Yeah, we're we're pretty terrible against this enemy because we have no crowd control and our deck is so small that the dazes just overrun it every cycle. Yeah, like we're half dazes. It's fine. It looks like we'll get over it. $20 HP. Shuriken is very good. Okay, so we're now... I'd love to get some anger now. Just for free attacks that multiply. That'd be really good. We probably should be focusing him down first, actually. That was a mistake to attack him. Yeah, we need to be able to get more attacks out there. Bloodletting. Do we want to lean into Clash? Could be good. Gonna take it. I'm gonna take... I think, we should have some AoE. I'm gonna take Cleave just for AoE. And, I mean, we'll probably die against this boss. Just to be totally honest. $54 is not terrible. It's not great though. Should use the Cleave. Getting pretty dicey here. Not gonna be able to use Clash this turn. Man, we gotta bash the guy with 1 HP. Okay. Just get these out of my deck. Weaken him. Looks like we might make it out of this. Pretty dicey though. Man. That's a hard decision. I think we need to take Limit Break. Because if we can get Angers and start scaling our damage up, then Limit Break will allow us to just but all three of these really work well, I think. Take Busted Crown. It's not ideal because we already have a really small deck, so we are looking to add cards. Alright, bonfires. 1, 2, 3, 4, or up here. No, you can't get from this bonfire to this bonfire. So this path has more bonfires. Meaning we're going to have to fight one of these two elites. So which path has more question marks leading up to that? We have only one mob fight on the path up this way through this elite. Then we can go up here, pivot through mob fights. Okay. I think the best bet is just to eliminate this guy. I'll take uppercut. Corruption is interesting, but our deck is way too small for it, I think. Obviously, if I had Dead Branch. We are about to go to a shop. So would I rather have... I'd probably rather have a curse, honestly. Because we can get it out of our deck. It'll cost like 100 to get it out of our deck. So we probably should offer gold if we're gonna... But then we have the choice if we really want our gold to... Yeah. Receive Iron Wave and store a card. Iron Wave's the last one I put in there. Is there anything that we have that really doesn't fit? I'm gonna ignore. want to curse my future runs. Vira allows us to get past the breaking point with our limit break sooner. There's no zero cost attack. Actually, there is a zero cost attack. Pommel Strike could actually be good. I think I'll take Pommel Strike. If we had been pumping all the damage into this guy, he might be dead by now. We might have misplayed this. We should be able to get him though here. Yeah, Reaper's really good now. Obviously. Clash Plus. See, Clash hasn't really been working out super well. But if we got rid of Shame, we don't have many skills. I actually think that this could work, because it is a zero cost attack, so it's going to increment Shuriken. Do I Smith or Toke? I want to Toke Shame. Now which chest, left or right? I don't hate oddly smooth stone. Where are we headed next? Probably up this right path. Although we're doing very well. It's just the second floor elites can really screw you over. Like, I want to fight an elite for the relic, but I don't know. If I get like the Book of Stabbing or whatever, it might be bad. I'll probably just stick to this path. This guy could really mess me up too. That went a lot better than expected. I mean, hey, as long as it's working, am I right? I don't really want shockwave. I'm worried about that interfering with the clashes too much. Just leaning into it as much as I can at this point, because why not? Alright, I think this guy's good for us, because we'll be able to gain a lot of strength off him. And our crowd control's pretty bad, so either of the other bosses would be annoying. Not the best first hand, but not terrible. Dare I say we've actually made a decent deck? My metric for a decent deck is when after a turn I look over thinking, oh, I'm about to take all this damage, and then somehow I've gained like 40 block while dealing 70 damage, and I don't even remember how I got the block. It's fine that we can't play Clash off that. I really wanted some kind of block, so I didn't mind using the pommel first. I should have thrown out the Clash before I used pommel though, obviously. So, little misplay there. We'll learn from it. See? The block thing I was talking about happens a lot in Clash decks because you are just throwing out your blocks basically to get rid of them from your hand. It's fine, big hit there, but I think we can get past it. There you go. Not a bad fight at all. Bludgeon. No thank you. Too expensive and doesn't benefit from strength very much. I will take Sozu. I don't think we need to gain potions very much. Alright, the time eater will hurt us because a lot of our build is focused on getting... Alright, I see 2 bonfires right here. 3, 4... Yeah, this is our path. I don't think there's a merchant, which is unfortunate. Maybe I should try to pivot into a merchant if I see one. We have enough energy consistently to get through all our skills, even with all the shrugs that draw more cards, which is really nice. And we're doing well. I mean, I know it's only Ascension 1, but I didn't fully expect to ace my first playthrough of the day. We'll see if it actually happens. I mean... Okay, just 2 question marks that totally cancel each other out. Five energy is just insane. Armaments Plus could be decent, but a lot of the cards we care about are already upgraded, so I'm going to leave it out. It's for a long fight. Ooh, the wing boots. I didn't even think about that. Now we can get a shop. So let's see. We would want a later shop if possible. And we actually have one on our route. So I'm not going to worry about using wing boots yet. We could use it to get 3 bonfires in a row up ahead. I'll probably do that. Although this next round is just a regular mob, I might as well check out a shop. Then we can hit bonfire, bonfire, bonfire. Well, no, that would be 4 uses. Okay, so we gotta be smarter. So we won't hit the shop here. We'll go mob, bonfire, bonfire, bonfire. Chest, mob, bonfire, shop, question mark, and continue. So we only need to use it twice. course the cleave comes out right after the energy runs dry. Hopefully we can end this next turn. Reaper's nice. Cool. Havoc plus could be good. Anger plus definitely, even though we are about to fight Timekeeper. Let's actually remove some basic strikes. I think that's our best bet, getting rid of all those. Ornamental Fan is really good for us, actually. Gonna save that Reaper in case we can use it later for more benefit. Should have used the Limit Break earlier. I was just trying to figure out a way to get one more strength before I used it. I will take a Heavy Blade. It's good for the Timekeeper, I think. And I'll probably upgrade it. Yeah, there's not much I really want to remove. I don't really know what we're looking for here. We don't need Gremlin Horn for Timekeeper. Fiend Fire is interesting as a finisher, but I don't think I want to keep it around for the whole fight and then just use it once at the end. Flash of Steel is decent, but it plays too much into his into the Timekeeper's strengths. Same as Metamorphosis. These are all good. I guess I'll take Flash of Steel, even though it does play into his strengths. And I'll take a Metallicize as well, just for more passive block. I don't think his debuffs are that bad, so I'm gonna discard the Artifact Potion and buy the Essence. Sozu, no. There goes the artifact potion. Okay. I think that's the best I'm gonna get out of this, it looks like. I mean, hopefully one of these is another shop. I'll jump over here just for fun. I mean, I don't love losing all my gold for the red mask, but there's no more use for it. Only 3 thorns on the field right now, so I don't have to be that careful about it. I'm used to higher ascension levels right now, so normally the thorns is more of a threat at the beginning of the fight. Probably a little too worried about that. Not going to be able to use the clash, unfortunately, unless I get some kind of discard. Should have attacked that 7 block. What am I thinking? Alright, this time I need to get up to 14 block for him to not be able to hurt me. And I got there. Wild enough. But if I can just kill him, then even better. Okay. Thunderclap, fire breathing. Neither of them are going to work against Timekeeper. So do we want to remove or upgrade? I think I'll upgrade the other Metallicize. This makes our passive block pretty strong, 8 per turn. Once both of the Metallicize come out. Did not have to use that last one. Timekeeper. We're fighting Timekeeper. You gotta be careful. We're not getting to another shuriken, right? Yeah, we couldn't. We might as well roll him over. That's good, that's good. Not taking much damage. Our strength's getting up there too. We want strength for heavy blade, so we'll use the other ones first, then slam him. We're only gonna have 1 card to play next turn, so hopefully... Oh, he'll be buffing. That's good. And so will we... Oh, right. Should have used Limit Break. That's really stupid. I forgot, of course, about the 1 card limit, so I was going to try to get an extra strength before using Limit Break. It's a perfect draw, too, to get Limit Break on a turn when you can only use 1 card and he's buffing. So he's going to heal all the damage anyway. Uppercut first to get him vulnerable. Flash of Steel, just to know your options. Shrug it off to know your options. Okay, perfect. All right, this is looking like a win. I don't think it's very controversial or bold to say that at this point. Right? The time factor. When you can completely forget about Timekeeper's entire mechanic for a fight because you're doing so well, it's usually a good sign. Alright, there's Ascension 1 with Ironclad, and episode 1 of the series. So thank you all for watching. Please like the video if you liked the video. Oh, we got all the key pieces too, so we'll be able to do that if we want to next time, but probably not. Alright, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one for some silent gameplay, my worst character, so look forward to it.